Hello my loves, thanks for watching my video. This is an eyebrow tutorial. I will be showing you some techniques, guidelines, and how I do my eyebrows on a daily basis. So if you like my eyebrows, then keep on watching. Okay, so the brushes I use are a spoolie. This is like a brush for your eyebrows. Then I use a angled brush. The skinnier they are, the better, because they're more precise on the outlining. And last but not least, I use a flat brush for the concealer. Now this is my favorite eyebrow product, is Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in color chocolate. So we're gonna start with the spoolie. We're gonna start brushing our eyebrow hair upwards, so that we can start outlining the brows. Okay, so grab your angled brush and dip it into the pomade. You want to go very light-handed with this pomade, because it is very pigmented and very smooth. You're gonna start off at the bottom of your eyebrows, but don't start at the beginning. Start like more towards the middle of the brow, and then just outline the bottom. Just follow your brow shape, like the shape that you already have. So then outline the top, and then after you have the outline of the eyebrow, then you go in and start filling in the middle. Also, don't worry about how perfect you did your outline, because once you have everything down and shaded and blended, then we're going to go in with concealer and we're going to carve that brow out. Okay, so go ahead and grab your spoolie and start brushing your hairs on the eyebrows. Start blending the color in, and with that with the product left on the spoolie from the brushing, go ahead and brush the beginning of your brow, so it would be more of a blending look instead of like a sharp dark at the beginning. You understand? So you see how it starts very light and then it starts shading into the dark. That's how I like my eyebrows, and that's how I feel every eyebrow should look. But everybody is different, and if you want to go in with really dark from the beginning, it's up to you. This is just how I do it and how I prefer it and how most people like it. Again, don't worry too much if you made a mistake on the outline. We will fix that later with some concealer. So then you take your flat brush and you take either concealer or foundation, whichever one you like the most. I usually use foundation because it's better to just blend it outwards after you apply it. But in this case, the concealer was there, so I just grabbed it. And you're gonna start by just kind of like not shaping, but more perfecting or fixing the mistakes you did while you was outlining or shading your eyebrow. So yeah, you just do that. And maybe I think it's better if you use foundation, actually, because then you end up with like that harsh, lighter shade right on top of your eyebrows, just like I have right now. So yeah, I think it's better if you use foundation, but I mean, it's up to you. I didn't mind blending a little more than usual right at the top of my eyebrow. you can see, I'm trying my best to try to blend that concealer into my foundation. So yeah, you can just use a brush or a sponge, or like I'm doing my fingers. I feel like my fingers are easier to use since I don't want to mess my eyebrows. And then yeah, just try to blend that before you walk out of your house. So I feel like my fingers wasn't really helping much, so I went in with my sponge to trying to like blend that out into my foundation. So yeah, I think you guys are better off just using foundation, and at least on the top of your brows. And yes, more blending. I had to just keep blending and blending because the concealer was way too white for the top of my brows. And pop some lashes on. I love these. These are from Land of Lashes, Fox Mink. Really nice. And my favorite highlighter of all times is from Artist Couture, I think in shade Illuminati. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's like very fine, like a very fine loose powder. And of course I grab a little pencil brush to put some highlight under my brows. I feel like highlighter makes a huge difference in makeup. You don't have to put it everywhere in your face, you just have to put it on the right spots, and I feel like it does make a huge difference on anybody. So yeah, I love it. So when I highlight my nose, I usually do a small dot at the end of the nose, and then a thin line going down, kind of like an exclamation point on my nose. And the reason I do that is because the highlight distracts the eye from the size of the nose. So if I do a thin line on the nose, the eye will only look on the thin line, not on the bigness of my nose. If that makes sense to you guys, I'm sorry. This is just me being extra. That's just it. Being extra. I wasn't going anywhere special that day. I don't know why I was putting highlight all over me, but alright, let's just roll with it. You can call me highlighter junkie. So now I'm setting my face with Maybelline Super Stay setting spray. I spray a lot of setting spray on my face because I use a lot of powder, and I don't like my face to look so powdery. So I spray my face and I let it dry a little bit, but not completely. Before it dries completely, I usually go back to my highlight and I highlight on the areas that I already have highlight, just to make the highlight pop and emphasize the brightness on the highlight. And I also feel like it makes the highlight last longer. So yeah guys, I hope you guys like my eyebrows. A lot of you have asked me for eyebrow tutorials, so yeah, this is one very detailed one, and I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, please ask or comment below, and please like my video. Thank you guys. Okay, wait, so before I go, I just wanted to show you guys a little trick I learned on my own through YouTube. So just grab like a brush or a pencil or anything straight, and just line it up with the ending of your nose, like on the side of your nostril. Line it upwards on a straight line, and you see where it meets the eyebrow. That is where your eyebrow should start. Mine starts a little further in, but that is just preference. This is just a guideline. It's not for you to actually do it. I mean, you can do it, but I don't go by that. I go by the shape of the eyebrow. So then you grab the brush or the straight line pencil. You put it in between the nostril, in between your eyeball, and that is where your eyebrow should arch. Then you grab the brush and you put it at the end of the nose, next to the nostril, and you put it and you outline it. You line it up with the outer corner of your eye, and that is where your eyebrow should end. Just like that, just like I'm doing it. So that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.